Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in to another one of my reviews. Today we're going to be looking at a very much anticipated product. Been waiting for this for a little bit over a week. This is the Aspire Atlantis using their Sub-Ohm stock coil, 0.5 ohms. And big buzz on the internet about the Aspire Atlantis, and we're going to review it for you, show you the parts and everything else coming up next. Stay tuned. The Aspire Atlantis. I like the name, and I like the way that the tank looks, and I'm going to review it for you. Of course, I've been waiting for this, and a lot of you are excited about it. We're going to do things in a different order in this video, however. We're going to first go down below and see the up close of this thing taken apart, and then we're going to come back up and give you my thoughts on it, okay? Right here, I traditionally do this in every video. I tell you what I'm vaping on. I'm vaping on the Nautilus tank, and it's got a coffee flavor, and that's awesome. And this is on my ZNA 36, which I reviewed the other day. Very nice mod. And we are vaping. This is a juice called Kona. If I could find the bottle here, I will show you. I'm going to review this anyway for you, but I wanted to show you. Yeah, this is from Spectrum Vapors, and we're going to review this for you. This is a good coffee juice. I've said it before, there's nothing better than a combination of a cup of coffee and vaping. Well, if you could put the coffee and the vaping, perfect combination. All right, without further ado, let's go down below and take a look at the Aspire Atlantis up close and personal. As tradition dictates, we'll start with the packaging. The packaging is a plastic box. You can see the actual tank there in the front, and on the bottom we got the Aspire logo. On the side we've got the Atlantis, the name of the tank, and then Aspire on the top, Atlantis on the side. On the back you have information about how Aspire has raised the bar with the Sub-Ohm and the tank, etc., and the scratch off for authenticity. And a little social media thumbs up sticker there, and we open the box up, and here you see the tank. We'll take it out. There it is. And then make sure you remove this top part of the container, because on the back, or yeah, on the reverse side, take off the label. And make sure you don't miss this part right here, the accessories that they give you, and it's pretty nice. They give you an extra Pyrex glass in case the first one breaks, and it's pretty thick Pyrex, and also an additional coil head. One's installed in the actual tank, and then you get the spare one here. We're just gonna open it up and take a look at it. And if you can see, if you know, or if you've seen the BVC, the Nautilus BVC coil heads, you can see that these are similar, except a lot larger, a lot more filler material in there, and a lot more space in the hole there for vapor to come through. So let's take a look at the tank. And here it is, and you can see that that drip tip has a huge opening there. It's wide open. Okay, you can change drip tips too. You don't need an adapter or anything like that. Down here we've got airflow control, and it's sort of redesigned, but it works like the typical Nautilus in a way. Just looks a little different. You just turn a notch here and it'll give you different settings. Just looks a little different. It is clicky, so it'll stop on whatever setting you want it to, and it won't move, you know, by accident or anything like that. We've got the pin, the 510 pin there, which is springy, so it'll pretty much fit most mods, or yeah, most mods with a 510 connection. Here's the head that's already installed. Again, it looks like the regular Aspire BBC head on steroids. It's huge, and we'll just remove that for you, same way that you do all the other Aspire BBCs. Just unscrew it, and there it is. The BBC heads are not, obviously they're not interchangeable, because this to screw this in you need a larger hole, so we'll just screw that back in there. You'll have to excuse me, I had some juice in here, so my hands are a little bit juicy here, and we will put the bottom back in and put it back together for you. Just like that, and make sure that's nice and tight. And we'll put the drip tip on top again. The drip tip fits nice and snug. It's not loose or anything. I really like that part. And there's the tank. It's really a good looking tank. You know, it really is a good looking tank. It's well made. And well, let's go up on top and talk some more. See you up there. So there you go. That's the Aspire Atlantis. One of the things that I really like about vaping is the innovation that we've seen and continue to see. Things just keep changing, getting better. Things are improved upon, you know, changed. And I think that's good. I think a lot of us reviewers online sort of drive that change, you know, and that's why it's important that we have all different types of reviewers here on YouTube. Now, for me, I start, as you know, I vape mainly on tanks and regulated mods. Now, I've tried the whole dripping thing and rebuilding, and it's okay. It's just, for me, it's a hassle to drip, vape, and then get a dry hit, drip again, that kind of thing. Never really appealed to me. And when the Aspire Nautilus BBC heads came out, to me, in my opinion, it delivered a very pleasurable, satisfying vapor production and flavor. So that's what I enjoy. Other people drip. That's what they do. That's what they enjoy. Now, the Atlantis tank comes with a 0.5 Sub-Ohm head, as I showed you in the close-ups. This is still in the box. Now, I did take it out to show you, obviously, in the video, and I did vape it this morning. I vaped it on my VaporShark RDNA, and with this tank, you have to at least put your wattage up to like 25, anywhere from 25 to 30 watts to get it to work well. Okay. By the way, I usually stick around the 12 to 14 watt. That's my happy medium with you know, regular tanks. But with this one, you have to go higher because it's Sub-Ohm, and I understood that going in. That's fine. But one thing is actually understanding the concept, and the other thing is actually experiencing the the vape. And this does produce a large amount of vapor, as others have stated, yes. But it is an intense vapor. It is a hot vapor. The flavor is there, but it is an intense flavor. Let's say that you like coffee, your coffee light and sweet. If somebody doesn't put sugar in it, you're not going to like it. You're going to ask for sugar. So you might put in whatever you put in there, 3 or 4. But if you put in 12 spoonfuls of sugar, you're not going to like it, even if you like light and sweet, because that's way on this end. Well, in my experience, the way that I vape, the way that I find vaping enjoyable, the Atlantis does not deliver a pleasurable vape. It simply doesn't. It's very hot. It's very intense. It goes down your throat and into your lungs. It feels very hot. I would venture to say that it's probably not as healthy to vape at such high temperatures, and maybe that's where Evolved, with the new Evolve chip is coming from. It didn't feel satisfying to me. I actually felt a little ill. Of course, now the juice I put in it had 3 milligrams of nicotine. And traditionally, if you drip or you go Sub-Ohm, you're going to do 0 because of the intensity and all of that. So I did 3, but it was just so intense, and the vapor production was there, but it really wasn't satisfying because my throat was bothering me, and then my lungs felt sort of hot, and I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it to the point where I'm not even vaping it for you, because I'm not going to put myself through that again. Now, does it mean it's a bad tank? No, it's just not a tank for me. It's well built, well thought out, like you saw in the close-ups, nicely packaged and everything else. But it's a very intense vape experience, way too intense for me to enjoy. It's not a delight. It's not enjoyable. As I find with these tanks, you know, you can chain vape these. It's a smooth, pleasurable experience. When I did the Atlantis this morning, it was quite. It took me back quite a bit. Is it a game changer? Well, it's a tank. It's entering the tank category with a Sub-Ohm coil head. So I guess in the tank category, it's a game changer. In the Sub-Ohm area, it isn't. I don't know. I can honestly say that when I did Sub-Ohm with my dripper, it didn't feel as harsh as it did with this. So as much as I was excited to get this, and as much as I was looking forward to enjoying it, I utterly did not enjoy it. Now, whether I recommend it or not depends on who you are and what your style of vaping is. I can't say it's a bad product. I can just say that it's not for me. If you're like me and you vape on tanks, and you usually stay around the 12, 13, 14, 15 watt area in terms of your wattage and your heat, then you're not going to like this, because you gotta crank this up. You gotta crank this up to make it work. I also like sort of like a tight draw, medium tight draw. This is wide open, no matter what you do to it, because that's the idea, to sort of lung inhale and then let out all that vapor. And that vapor is mighty hot and very, very extreme, very harsh. I didn't like the experience. So there you go. That's my review of the Aspire Atlantis. Would I? I'm glad I bought it. I experienced it, but I'm not going to use it again to the point where I'm not even vaping it for you. It's just not for me. I'm not going to be using it, so I'm not going to get another one or anything like that. So, anyway, that's my review of the Aspire Atlantis. Thanks for watching. I hope this sort of made sense and doesn't tick anybody off. I like to be sincere and honest about my reviews. I got this for $35, by the way. I got it from the Drip Club, and you can get yours there as well. They're widely available, by now. They're all over eBay as well. So, thanks for watching another one of my videos. Comments below with any of your input, feedback. And remember to vape, but vape safely. Don't push the limits of your battery. And remember, everybody has their own style of vaping, their own flavor of vaping, their own. We each bring something to the table and take something away from the table. This is one thing I'm leaving at the table. This, I'm taking it. Thanks for watching another one of our videos. We'll see you online real soon. Take care.